An extract from The Magic Faraway Tree by Enid Blyton. I expect I shall find it rather dull here after living in the city, said Rick, putting his washing things on top of the bedside cabinet. It seems so quiet. I shall miss the noise of buses and cars. You won't find it dull, said Joe. My word, Rick, we've had more adventures since we've been here than we ever had when we lived in town. What sort of adventures? Asked Rick in surprise. It seems such a quiet place that I shouldn't have thought there was even a small adventure to be found. The children took Rick to the window. Look, Rick, said Joe. Do you see that thick, dark wood over there, backing onto the lane at the bottom of our garden? Yes, said Rick. It seems quite ordinary to me, except that the leaves of the trees seem a darker green than usual. Well, listen, Rick, that's the enchanted wood, said Beth. Rick's eyes opened wide. He stared at the wood. You're making fun of me, he said at last. No, we're not, said Franny. We mean what we say. Its name is the enchanted wood, and it is enchanted. And oh, Rick, in the middle of it is the most wonderful tree in the world. What sort of tree? Asked Rick, feeling quite excited. It's a really enormous tree, said Joe. Its top goes right up to the clouds. And oh, Rick, at the top of it is always some strange land. You can go there by climbing up the top branch of the faraway tree, going up a little ladder through a hole in the big cloud that always lies on the top of the tree. And there you are in some strange land. I don't think I believe you, said Rick. You're making it all up. Rick, we'll take you there and show you what we mean, said Beth. It's all quite true. We've had such exciting adventures at the top of the faraway tree. We've been to the rocking land and the birthday land, and the land of take what you want, and the land of the snowman, said Franny. You just can't imagine how exciting it all is. And Rick, all kinds of odd folk live in the trunk of the faraway tree, said Joe. We've lots of good friends there. We'll take you to them one day. There's a dear little fairy called Silky because she has such a mop of silky golden hair. And there's funny old Mr. What's-his-name, said Franny. What's his real name? Asked Rick in surprise. Nobody knows, not even himself, said Joe. So everyone calls him Mr. What's-his-name. Oh, and there is the old saucepan man. He's always covered with kettles and saucepans and things. And they're so noisy that he always hears everything wrong. Rick's eyes began to shine. "Take me there," he begged. "Quick, take me. I can't wait to see all these exciting people." "We can't go till Mother says she doesn't need us in the house," said Beth. "But we will take you. Of course we will." "And Rick, there's a slippery slip, a slide that goes right down the inside of the tree from the top to the bottom," said Franny. "It belongs to Moonface. He lends people cushions to slide down on." "I do want to go down that slide," said Rick, getting terribly impatient. "Why do you tell me all these things if you can't take me to see them now? I'll never be able to sleep tonight. Goodness! My head feels in a whirl already to think of the Faraway tree and Moonface and Silky and the slippery slip." "Rick, we'll take you as soon as we can," promised Joe. "There's no hurry. The Faraway tree is always there. We never know what land is going to be at the top. We have to be very careful sometimes because there might be a dangerous land, one that we couldn't get away from." A voice came from downstairs. "Children, are you going to stay up there all day? I suppose you don't want anything to eat? What a pity, because I have made some new bread and put out some honey." 4 children raced down the stairs. New bread and honey! Goodness, they weren't going to miss those. Good old mother. She was always thinking of some nice little treat for them. "Joe, Father wants you to dig up some potatoes for him later," said Mother. "Rick can help you. And Beth and Franny, I need your help because I have to take some mended clothes to Mrs. Harris, and she lives such a long way away." The children had been hoping to take Rick to the enchanted wood. They looked disappointed, but they said nothing because they knew that in a family, everyone had to help when they could.